What's going on, everybody? This is Chris Classic dropping a car vlog on the way to work. I had a great weekend. I had a great wrestling weekend. I went against the Glam God, Xavier Michaels. That match will be uploaded today. It will premiere today on the Take It Home podcast channel, 10 o'clock. So be there. God is good. I thank God for a lot of things. I thank God for saying yes to a lot of things. And I also have to appreciate and acknowledge God when He told me no about things that I wasn't ready for, I wasn't prepared for, I would have misused and abused. God can tell us no sometimes. The answer to our prayers can be a no. Yes, He does answer prayers, and sometimes it's no. And it can be painful. I do want to say that. God bless you guys. If you haven't heard it today, I love you, God loves you, Christ loves you. It's all love over here. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for the match at 10, and also subscribe to the C3 Ultimate Wrestling channel, as we have a show less than a month away, and I'm very excited. So if you're in the Indiana area, I hope to see you guys there. It's time to give Brock Lesnar his flowers. It is time to give Brock Lesnar the respect he rightfully deserves as a wrestler, fighter, bully, and most importantly, a role player. Brock Lesnar is a role player, and he plays it so well in WWE. Especially for the past few years, the man has been showing up more often. He has been more physical often. He hasn't wrestled on Raw or SmackDown. He showed up and done some things, but he has been more active on pay-per-views. Now, not even gonna lie, when he did return and win the belt, and how they did his reign where he dang near wasn't showing up 2-3 months, I understand that frustration, because it did kind of suck, because they always had this rule to where the belt would be vacated if the person didn't defend it for 30 days. They wound up, tweaking it for Brock's behalf. And some of his matches when he first started, some were good and some was just eh. But now, you respect and you cherish Brock's work more. A lot of people were very critical on all he does is Germans, F5s, and Kimura locks. But think about it. Most wrestlers have a move set that's probably just, 2 more moves? And then it's just like, why does he need to do anything else? Why does he? Why does Brock have to do more moves and things like that? This dude has been dominating majority of his matches outside of Omos, I believe. And doing close matches with Bobby Lashley. But other than that, the man is Brock Lesnar, UFC fighter, ex-champion, and stuff like that. The guy is valid. Now, we can't talk about his career in MMA, but we're not doing that. We're talking about what he does in WWE. He's one of these guys that was a prospect in football and a lot of other stuff, and WWE picked him up. A lot of people are critical on the NIL that WWE does and how they just pick up people and make them superstars. But some people are very successful, as in Brock Lesnar and even Bianca Belair, believe it or not. Bianca Belair was a track star. She's a runner. She's a track star. Now she's a champion. She gets far. But anyway, Brock is showing how to be a role player in WWE. And I said this even in the independents, is that a lot of people just strive to just be champions and win all the time, but there's not a lot of role players. One, to make somebody look good or to tell a story and stuff like that. I look at Cody and Brock's match. That wasn't even a long match, and it didn't even need to be a long match. A lot of us are enamored with 20 to 30 minute main event matches and stuff like that, but it made so much sense. Made sense. Of course Cody is going to jump Brock, because he knows he can't get him on the one, because he knows he's going to get devoured to get it on the match. So of course you jump Brock, you hit him with stairs, you do all kind of stuff. He's a beast, right? Of course you do this kind of stuff. And then when Brock did take over, he took over nice, and it was good. And I don't even just talk about this match. The only few matches I probably say I wasn't a bigger fan of was probably like the ending of the Bobby Lashley matches. Some of them. I was just like, oh, okay, here we go. And then that Bray thing, I think Bray's involvement of them trying to say he's going to go against the winner. That soured the third match that these guys had. Was it the third? Yeah, I think it was the third match. I think it really soured it, and then the whole thing was sour with Bray. But going back into it, Brock is a bully. He's a bully. You can't really ask why did he do something. And that's why I just scratched my head at WWE, because on WrestleMania, when he went against Omos, they were saying, oh, well, he wanted this match to be first because the Jet is already heated up and he's ready to go back home. And then 24 hours on Monday, he attacked Cody, and then they were trying to say, oh, well, he's upset that he can't challenge for the WWE title anymore because Roman is champ, and he's upset that Cody did it. What? Why don't we just say Brock can do what he wants? Y'all sell that. Y'all see him roughing the referees and not even really getting in trouble for it. So push with that. He can do what he wants. He's Brock freaking Lesnar. Not Seth freaking Rollins, but Brock Lesnar. But going into it, he's been wrestling more. He's looking a lot better in shape. Like he's taking the stuff serious. Now, I can't sit here and say I would think he was taking it serious when he got back, because they was paying him a lot of money to show up every 6 months. Okay, every 3 to 4 months. But still, he serves his purpose. Wins or losses, they don't matter on Brock, because Brock is in a league of his own doing bully stuff. If he beats somebody, it's believable. If he loses, it's somehow these people had to fight up. They're not fighting down going against Brock Lesnar. The Omos match he had at WrestleMania Night 2. Very, very good match. Very match. Doesn't, like, Brock Lesnar matches do not need to be long and things like that. Now, I have seen, I don't think he should ever go against Roman Reigns again, personally. But they hype it up so well, I'll be excited for him. Not even gonna lie to you guys. I'll be excited for him. I was excited for them when they went against each other at WrestleMania again. But, the match kind of crap. Well, I mean, it was solid. It just wasn't that good. But still, they do a great job. And Brock is a he is a role player, I'm sorry. But even now, as Cowboy Brock, he does promos and he's having fun with the crowd. He's smiling, he's engaging, but he still looks dangerous. Brock brings the element of believability. And I've always said this about psychology. Psychology and believability is two things that is dang near lost in professional wrestling. But Brock has one, because it's just you don't even know. And he has unpredictability. You don't even know if he's going to shake your hand or give you an F5. That was even the thing with Cody and him teaming with Cody. People were excited. Oh, Brock is on Raw. He hasn't wrestled on Raw in 15, 16 years. Then he F5s Cody and beats the mess out of him. Believability, unpredictability, this stuff works. He's cracking jokes, he's having fun. Who's going to say stop cracking jokes and stop having fun? The guy is doing this stuff, mind you, and people are he needed Brock Lesnar for this and that. He's just being himself, and people are going crazy for it. When he even lost at Puerto Rico at Backlash, you see the live reaction of them showing Brock love. People are cherishing Brock because Brock is a gem in this, a true gem in professional wrestling. And sometimes it takes people years to understand what it is, and sometimes it takes people years to understand what they are in the business. Yeah, I'm sure when he came back, money, but it was a big fight field, and that's what he provides. Big fight fields. Yeah, sure, money. Give him the belt. He show up when he wants to, because, man, it was some rough pay-per-views without a WWE champion. And I understand having a brand split and all of that stuff, but, man, it didn't work. But when you actually do sit back and think about some of the matches that he had since he came back, he's had some bangers with some guys, man. And it's not just him, it's him and Punk. What? Him and Finn was good. Him and AJ was good. It was a lot of great matches. I liked him and Bobby the first match, and then the second match was decent. He's had great matches. Him and Cena. Him and Roman had a couple great matches too. It's just they kept pressing reset. He's had some great matches since he's come back. Him and Cody, him and Omos. These were good matches. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that people could possibly go back and look. If you're a big guy, his size or whatever like that, you could go back and see how to act like a big guy, a big bully. And even as a bad guy, I want people to realize that if you are a bad guy and you are a champion, you shouldn't want to wrestle every week. You shouldn't want to wrestle every pay-per-view. You're trying to just get paid. You're just trying to be at the top to get paid, and you don't care about this stuff because the championship belt brings opportunity to stuff like that. I know a lot of people are calling Roman Brock now, but when you're a bad guy, you don't want to fight everybody. You just want what's best for you and maybe your family if you care about them. You don't want to wrestle every week. You shouldn't want to. If you're a good guy, of course, hey, I'm a fighting champion. And this is coming from a guy that's been a good guy majority of the time I've wrestled. Yeah, of course, hey, I want to fight anybody. I'll challenge anybody to a title. That's what we're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? And I mean it from a legit spot. I'm not even saying it like a joke, but that's just what we do. That's what we are. We want to show that we're the best. If you're a bad guy, you don't want to. So even with Brock being like the biggest guy or whatever like that, people were like, man, we just wanted him to just be on a path to destruction. I was like, he was on a path to destruction when he felt like it. And it worked sometimes. Now, if he could have defended the belt a little more, or they could have stretched out a story where he get counted out or DQ'd or whatever, then he finally got it. But I definitely understand people's frustrations with him not coming a whole month to defend or have something with the belt. I definitely understand that. But now, Brock is showing you how to be a role player in the game. He is showing you how to be a role player in wrestling. Win, lose, or draw, be yourself. Be the bully, be the beast, be what is needed, and it works. It works. The crowd reacts to it. The crowd loves it. Things like that. The crowd may hate it because he's Brock, but he has been doing this stuff. And I am here to give him his flowers. What do you guys think? You guys agree? Are you guys loving Cowboy Brock? You guys loving what he's doing? Have you seen him mature into a role player instead of just a money grab person, a part-time, whatever, and stuff like that? He's wrestling more. So what do you guys think? Do not forget, 10 o'clock, my match drops on this channel. Classic Alpha versus the Glam God, Xavier Michaels. It's a great match. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is Chris Classic. Let's take it home.